faces of the criminals have been removed from this video. Please enjoy it very much. Thank you.
And hey, as a caveat warning to everybody out there, slavery is way different today than it used to be. The object of slavery in modern times is only this: women and soldiers. And if a non-slave ever gets involved with a slave, they're set up, tricked, eventually bred, and then the non-slave is thugged out of the situation and their child is taken into the slave market. That's through violence of men and women on both sides. Oh yeah? Don't believe me? Hey, have you heard children are disappearing at an alarming rate? It's fucking true. The United States is a breeding ground, and guess what? They're coming for all the children because they're a bunch of peckerwoods who buy and sell people. So either hope your children are fucked up and ugly, or be real careful. Watch your own. Look out. When I have a family one day, which I'm hoping to do, and that I'm blessed by God to have a family, guess what? I'm going to get into physical shape. Don't believe me? Welcome to reality.
And this is a reminder to all the dumbasses out there. Child labor is illegal in the United States. Child labor is illegal in the United States. Now there's a hotel over there, so the teenagers that work for the government, that's all the world's a stage, stay in nice hotels like the one right over there. Then the slaves stay in the brotel, which is across the street. It's all the same program, it's just the rich government kids stay in the one hotel and the slaves stay across the street in the brotel, if you catch what I'm saying. So that's the hotel. Now let me show you the brotel. Here's the brotel. Now, let's keep it on the he's crazy level, right? Like straight up fucking machete crazy, right? But check it out. So if you want some chocolate milk, you go over there, or you go to Gents to get your hair cut, or you go into the Bender building if you want to go on a Bender in the brotel where the slaves stay.
Another door over here.
But the rich people, they stay in the hotel, the slaves stay in the brotel. And you have to have your anchor store like a bank or some other dumb shit. Really, because the Bender building has an entrance there and over there. That's interesting. The more I sit in the same place, the more ill I get. And the more I want my friends with the machetes to come and fix everything quickly. But of course, I believe in God's angels and the armies of heaven doing the work, not people. But if there's known slavery constantly everywhere, the fuck is going on? And why do children keep disappearing? And why do dental appointments keep getting rescheduled so that people get hooked on fucked up drugs? Then they get work by selling it to their neighbors or making deliveries of quantities to other places in the area. And that's just a report from Captain Dickhead, who nobody seems to give a shit's asshole about. Especially the people who don't even give a person $1. But yet they can walk around and smile because they're getting that government money. And it's all about that money, 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 honey. And blood, blood, blood. Because everybody forgets the murder part. Those stripes on that flag are representing blood. 7 red stripes. And they used to actually publicly put the blood on people and sell people in public. Now they just keep it on the internet and behind closed doors. And the lawyers make sure it's okay. And the government lets people in and out of the country with boatfuls, planefuls in sight can see it. Boatfuls, planes full of people, jets, shipping containers. Hey, money, money, 34 trillion. You can't build that many boats and airplanes bombs, guns, and bullets for $34 trillion. But you can fuel the modern, lavish lifestyles of the diplomatic, jet set, and elite, and their camera crews and their paparazzi. Remember, folks, remember what the United States was founded on. Remember how stupid people are who forget, especially people that drink alcohol to get drunk once a week or take meds that other people take as party drugs. And that's the fucking realest thing you ever heard since fucking anyone told you we never been to the moon. That's the second realest thing. We've never been to the moon, you fucking retards. That guy, Elon Musk, can't even put a spaceship to fly around and orbit the Earth. So we've never been to the moon, especially in a machine the size of a fucking Volkswagen Bug that you can go look at the Air and Space Museum. So that's how dumb people are. So look around, see if you really give a shit about human beings, beating hearts, synapses in people's brains, and the fact that they're human beings. Or give a fuck that you make a lot of money and you don't care about people dying in the streets around you. A lot of people criticize me because I choose medical cannabis. People don't lie around dying from medical cannabis and twitching out and weird shit half naked and shitting and pissing in the streets like lunatics. Look at the evidence in most cities. Look at the evidence in most suburban communities, and look at the evidence in the mountains and in the back hollers. The United States has gone to the fucking shit tank because of drugs and alcohol. And I mean pills, I mean additives in food and our water, and I fucking mean alcohol to the excess that everybody wants to get drunk on Friday night. Yet they won't help their brothers and sisters who are dying all around them. Literally family members or friends that they've known since they were children. And I'm using myself as an example at age 52, close to where I grew up in Washington, D.C. I'm a suburb guy from Virginia. So I really don't get it, and I don't really get people trying to steal the styles of hardcore music and stuff from back in the day. Especially young people who wear it like they're in a fashion fucking show, yet they still ignore their brothers and sisters, especially ones who are magic and know what the fuck is up, and still treat it like a fashion show and forget this is a war and people die in war. Regular fucking death, and death is part of war. And that's what it is. And that's all it is. Death is part of slavery. And when you see that twitched out motherfucker sleeping under a blanket, an old woman, at some point they decided to make her an example to the other slaves and whores in the city. And the visiting ones who get put on the featured bills in the strip clubs before they get tag teamed and gang banged in the fucking back rooms for thousands and thousands of dollars. One of them lost their shine one day because they fucking got put in the corner, hurt, drugged, and told to shut the fuck up and sit in the corner. So we need to go across this country and across the world and save those people and teach those people who've done that to our brothers and sisters that they are the ones who shall be incarcerated and done with judicially, with legislation and proper justice and law, not this clowny bought and sold shit like Judge fucking Judy and Judge Wapner that we have right now in the fucking United States of America, the USA, USA, where the S is a dollar sign, and USA can buy whatever you fucking want in the USA. And if you want somebody from another nationality, all you have to do is pay, and they'll fly her in ASAP. And yes, I do write books of fiction and poetry, and you can buy them on Amazon motherfucking right now today. Paperbacks. If you know how to read, you fucking retards. Of course, these people know how to read. Most of them are lawyers. The next block up, K Street, all lawyers. There's no J Street because Lafayette designed Washington, D.C. not to have a J Street to say fuck you to King James of England. And that's the truth, too.
Most people don't know that neither. But they sure as hell know how to buy brothers and sisters in this fucking city and ignore suffering because they travel the world, most of them, as they fucking do it. Just go down the escalator. You can go right back up anytime you fucking want.
Hey, by the way, let me tell you, a lot of the sex trade and slave industry is run by metrosexuals because one just walked by. A lot of the slave trade, modern slave trade, is run by metrosexuals, both gay and straight, if that's possible. They're metrosexuals. You can tell by their hair products, their cheesy clothing, and their smells, and their designer choices, and their fashion sense. Because they're a bunch of fucking slave trading metrosexuals, assholes.
So in the United States, going on a bender means you're partying for days and days and days. People who go on benders usually do a lot of cocaine, Adderall, or crystal meth. You just got to keep a bunch of empty offices in the front of the building. Now watch, there's an entrance on the other side here too. DC is a spectacular place for money, lawyers, buying the police, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or who cares? I'll show you. So, and if this place is full or this other place is full, you can go 2 blocks up on 19 to the AC Hotel, which means anal cunt. There's an old band that was called the AC. Anal cunt is what that means. Their dicks over there. And they'll get you all the anus and cunt you want. You can buy it over there. Fuck them too. So here's the funny part. You saw how there's like different buildings, they look different, right? In between, right? And the funny thing is too, is the most deadly of these evil people are small men, because you'd never expect them. Kind of like these agents are all unimpressive, non-scary people. It's because they make the best agents. They can blend in and nobody will think they're doing anything bad. So a lot of these military people that run around doing evil over the planet as mercenaries are small men. They're also rapists and they fuck women in the ass regularly. And that's the hotel right there. And those are tell signs when there's no businesses in the building and the bottom floor is just blacked out. Biggest fucking comedy show in the world. Oh, it's called the Mayflower too. That's one of the first boats that came over before they raped and pillaged the entire fucking continent from the North Pole to the tip of fucking Peru.